Let me show you how I made $5,300 trading gold today. Last week, I was bearish on gold and had a clean 4-hour fair value gap marked out. That sell got triggered right at market open and I managed to secure $1,800 profit. But here's the thing, I didn't get greedy or stuck on a bias after key headlines dropped between Ukraine and Russia. I flipped my bias from bearish to bullish and caught a clean buy setup for an extra $3,500. Let me walk you through this textbook example of how fundamentals and flexibility can give you a serious edge. Okay, so my original plan was to short gold from this 4-hour fair value gap we can see marked out. But looking at the lower time frames, let's take a look what actually happened. So this was my original trade idea. The setup was valid, but the trade got triggered on market open as we gapped open on Sunday and then price just rocketed up, triggered my sell limit I had placed from Friday and then pushed down 100 pips. So why have I gone from taking a 400 pip trade idea to only securing 100 pips? Here's where everything changed. On market open, June the 2nd, the headlines started rolling in. Ukraine launched a drone strike on multiple Russian airbases, reportedly destroying over 40 strategic bombers. Russia responded with the largest drone and missile assault yet, deploying over 350 drones in a single wave. That's a major escalation and it's not something you can ignore. These headlines marked a fundamental shift. The market leaned into a risk environment. Time to flip my bias from bearish to bullish. So after securing 100 pips from this short idea, we can see price has absolutely rocketed during Asia session into London session. I didn't really want to just jump into a trade around these hours because we had no real reason to enter. So I waited until we seen this resistance happen around 3360. Price then pulled back down, displaced back to the upside, leaving behind this 1-hour fair value gap. From here, I then dropped down to the lower time frame. And what we can see happen is price come back down, tapped into this 1-hour fair value gap, and then printed this doji candle. Okay. The next candle after that to the right was my entry confirmation as we started to break above that doji candle. Executed the buy, simple and clean, stop loss below this recent swing low. Initial TP was 2375, psychological key level. I do still have a runner still open on this trade, targeting the all-time highs. That buy was a 1-to-3 risk to reward and it secured $3,500. This is why I always stress to my students, understanding fundamentals and staying flexible. You can't get locked into a bias because if I did, this sell idea would have ended up in a loss. The market doesn't care about what you thought would happen. It rewards traders who adapt when new data comes in. $1,800 still secured on the sell, $3,500 secured on the buy for a total profit of $5,300 on a Monday, all because I stayed responsive and not reactive. If you found value in this breakdown, hit the like button, drop a comment and subscribe. This is exactly the kind of thinking that I teach inside my academy and live in the Discord. We're not out here guessing, we're reading the market, reacting to real world events and executing with confidence. Gold all-time highs next. Let's see how she moves.